Hello, Star Munchers. Max here, back playing Horace. It's been a minute since I recorded this game, so I'm trying to remember exactly what we were doing. We won the arcade. We did something fantastic, and now we're the king. I don't really want to play any of these. I am ready to leave.
Being sucked in by it all. I am not, I replied. I'm ruler of the world. Port side. That's exactly what I mean. I've barely seen you in weeks. We were going to take Barry and Alice to the park, but all you do is play video games. You don't even care that there's a rocket coming from the moon. I've been busy, I explained, and the advisors said they'd take care of the moon. We beat the humans before. We're in a good position to enter into peace talks. Fort turned to leave the room. Buddy, you're as delusional as they are. Is this really everything you've ever wanted?
You gotta go find your family, Horace. That's what you gotta do. Remember, when life's path is steep, keep your mind even. Quintus Horatius Flaccus. Going home again. That's what we like to see. Oh. Okay. Interesting. These sequences are so trippy, but I like them. I like them a lot, actually. Okay, how do we go? Third star on the right and straight on till morning.
I felt awful about how I had treated Fort, so I arranged a day out for us as soon as I could.
Fort's a fun character.
I had completely forgotten that it was Heather's camera. Suddenly I was totally and completely overcome with the urge to go home. I thought I was happy here, but I realized I wasn't. Plus Fort was right, I was being delusional. The moon rocket must have landed by now and there really was no chance of peace. We had to do something. I told the advisors about my plan to go home and head off the Man in Black, but they seemed more concerned with taxing their own people and tried to fob me off with more days out and video games. So, we smiled and left the advisors to it, waited until dark, and on Fort's advice, just sort of ran off.
Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. Sometimes the simplest... Oh, we gotta actually run for it?
It wasn't difficult to sneak out. There was no one around thanks to the Robot City curfew laws, but to be honest, as I was their king, I don't think anyone would have stopped us anyway. I think my astro navigation had failed us, as neither I nor Fort remembered coming this way.
I wonder if this was maybe...
Somehow we found ourselves in
Oh.
massive forest.
They're like doing some really slick transitions to take us to new areas, I guess? Interesting. I like that. I thought I was losing my mind there for a second. I'm like, what am I seeing? But yeah, they're like transitioning us further and further away as like a almost a montage of us traveling.
Before we were inside a huge sawmill.
Of course it's a sawmill. Wait, do my shoes work again? No, they don't. Wait a minute. Okay. Nope. That is incorrect. Also incorrect. And jump. 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 Oh, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be merciless. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, not bad. How do I not overjump this? Ah. Okay. That was entirely luck. Gotta get close without touching it. And down. Same deal. Get close. And go down. Okay, careful. There's no traps. And out we go. The other side.
Fort seemed quite sad about the trees being cut down.
I guess, yeah, robots wouldn't really have much
This
use.
theme park. It was just like the one in Alice's town, but much bigger.
We never actually got to go there, did we? Oh, there's a fan, maybe? How are we getting past you? Whoa, okay, that's how we're getting out. Okay, up and around. That's a really difficult window to hit. There we go. That is funky. Okay, got some oil slick type stuff. Oil slick type beat, we got it. Up we go. Oh no, this is interesting. Okay. Careful, up we go. And, oh, never mind, that's death. Okay. Woo, that is difficult. Goodness, okay. Escaping this place is
Fort and
tricky.
I was struck by how similar the inside of a sawmill and the inside of a roller coaster were.
Okay, there we go. Oh, we're going through winter now. Oh, whoops. Okay. Do not stand back up too early. We'll just shuffle on over. Oh, great. Ice physics. Everyone's favorite. Careful. 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 Jump. Of course it had to be ice physics. Okay. We're good there. Okay. This is the worst. Okay. It's all right. We'll get there. You go back up. We jump. We jump. Careful. Just don't mess it up. Okay.
Eventually we wound up inside the ski resort, but we could see a huge boat in the valley below.
Hold on. Just got to get some air. Whoops. Okay. But of course the metal's slippery. There we go. And in the boat we go.
Suggested we travel under the cover of night, as we were getting near the humans and home.
This is an interesting travel montage. I really like it. How it's edited. It's pretty cool. Oops. Hold on. We got a little seesaw. Keep jumping like that. There we go. Back to the mainland.
I was surprised how easily we docked the boat.
But it was all just thanks to my captain's software.
Captain software. Okay.
The bay that we docked the boat in looked pleasantly familiar.
The gleaming white cliffs made me feel like a soldier returning home from war. It was then I realized we were literally just outside Alice's house. We
Oh,
were
but
about to continue.
her
Fort noticed something on my shoes.
her husband
And
is
with that,
dead.
They worked again, allowing me once more to defy gravity.
Well, maybe
I
not
kind
dead.
of
Maybe
wish
just
we had
injured.
seen this switch months ago, but Fort just seemed to find it hilarious as we continued on our way home.
Let's check the shop actually, because we have a lot of money. Shoulder barge attack. Attack enemies. Yes, we like that. Hold on. Let's grab this and let's buy that.
Some people deserve a good bashing, sir.
That is very worth it. To just lower the shoulder and just hit an enemy head on, that's nice. I like that. And it could come in handy. Shield slot. I think we're good there. We can also do salvaging while we're here. Might as well. I'll just forward through this.
Go on then, said the younger man. Stick everything in Bertha.
All right, let's buy some tickets back home. Oh, we actually have 3 tickets already. That works. Okay, so we already, yeah, we got enough tickets. We'll just head on over to Mainton.
This is Maiden.
Okay, well, it would appear that the military robots are in the estate. So, what does that mean for us then? I guess that means we're going to Mr. Silton's instead of back to the house, probably. Because if the rocket from the moon already showed up, that would make sense.
I made my way back out to the mainland.
That's right, he needed to put the gravity option back on my shoes so I could actually go here. Alright, let's go inside and see who's still alive.
Find somewhere to hide. I thought the others may not have seen him as being as friendly as I did. I then made my way into the familiar damp hallway.
Everyone was so pleased to see me. I explained how I had survived being dismantled and escaped from the moon.
I told them about the robots and the game tournament,
And everyone seemed to find it funny that I was crowned ruler of the universe. It was then that I felt a gentle tapping on my leg. I looked down and saw a small girl smiling at me. "This is our daughter Heather," said Mrs. Silton. "We named her after..." Mr. Silton burst into the room looking very angry. At first I thought he was joking, but it soon became clear that he wasn't. "I can't believe you came back here. It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, Preston would still be alive." "Barry, it's not his fault." But Mr. Silton suddenly looked very sad as he said, "This robot got your daughter killed."
Heather died? Are you kidding me? They really did kill Heather. Oh my gosh. Really? Dang, wait a minute.
It might have been because he was 10 feet tall, or because he literally weighed a ton, but everybody was so scared it fought. Still, they all agreed it was fine for him to stay. We chatted long into the night until one by one, everyone went to bed.
Dang. Dang, game. Killing Heather is a low blow. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh, I don't like this at all. I hate this. Ugh. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Helen Keller. Final battle. I think there's only 22 chapters, so I think we're getting close to the end here.
"You can't sleep?" asked Mrs. Silton. "Me as well." "Number 2 on the way," she smiled.
At least I'm not barefoot. She then laughed, like it was a joke. But despite having traveled the world, I had no idea what she meant.
I suppose everyone else will be up in a bit. I'll get breakfast
Okay, so
started."
there was a serious time jump
In
here.
the morning, everyone continued chatting. The subject soon got back round to the military takeover and the man in black. "We need to do something," said the old lady. "They've destroyed the peace talks with the robots. Fighting could break out again in no time." "I don't mean to sound overdramatic, but that would literally be the end of the world," explained Sim. Alice laughed. "But the army, there's no way we can fight them. We've lost our band of thieves, and, in the words of that French professor, God rest his soul, we're just some old ladies." The old lady stood up. "We just need to take back control of the satellite. We can broadcast a signal to the robots. Those robot advisors, they might listen if they actually saw this new moon army. And those giant robots, they call them killbots," said Mrs. Silton as she showed me several photos.
Oh,
It
our old
seemed
friend.
The house was surrounded by hundreds of troops and a few robots so tall they dwarfed the building itself. So, I suggested we made our way there so Fort and I could assess the situation.
Mr. Logan had got the boat out of hiding. I now just had to sail it from the dock back to the estate.
I cannot believe they killed Heather like that. I thought that one or two of them would be seriously injured. Like, I was wondering if Heather got hit in such a way that she would actually be in a wheelchair. But no, they did that to Sim. I cannot believe they killed her off. That's awful. That's so sad. This robot cannot have nice things, apparently. I don't know. Maybe there's a way that we can get her back. Maybe she's not dead. No, they named her. They named the daughter Heather. She's definitely dead. That stinks. I did not expect them to do that. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Back to the main house, I guess.
I took the fisherman's boat to the old man's estate.
Also, we're only like halfway to cleaning up a million things. So like, I don't know about all that. I am ready for some action.
I knew you would come back here,
Came a horribly familiar voice.
I should have made sure you were dead when I had the chance.
It was the man in black.
I have personally modified your nice virus, and now, with one flick of a switch, I'll finish the job.
Does it just shut them down? Because turning them evil wouldn't... Oh. Okay. Well, he's gonna sacrifice himself because he's a bomb, right? This is so messed up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you destroy him, you're all dead because he's a bomb. Yep. Oh, no, he's still alive. It's still burning their heads off. Yeah, you don't want to mess with him, buddy. You don't. Yep. Yep. Dang. Well, that one stupid scientist is still alive. Oh, never mind. Maybe he's dead.
It's pointless now, said Alice. We might as well give up. I don't know, maybe we can arrange a truce. I mean, if we agree. But Sim couldn't even finish his sentence.
Mrs. Silton just sighed.
I think she was lost for words.
We really need Barry and Logan,
if we're going to recapture the house, said the old lady.
Mrs. Silton explained she had phoned him earlier.
Apparently he sounded fine, at least until she mentioned coming home. Then he started screaming.
I couldn't understand him at all. He wants nothing to do with saving the world. His words, not mine, sorry.
The old lady sighed.
I was worried he might say that. I take it Logan stayed with him. Logan's more of a dog than the dog is, laughed Alice.
The old lady was only really worried we would be outgunned. She said I would be the secret weapon, as I would be able to sneak back into the house. That's true, said Sim, if we cause enough of a distraction. As long as you can get up to the roof, we'll be able to take control of the satellite. Hopefully the virus hasn't reached all the other robots around the world.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, all hell broke loose. The old lady, Alice, and the others opened fire.
This was just the distraction I needed to make my way up to the roof.
I better still have the portals that get me up to the attic. Otherwise, or just a cutscene. I'll take a cutscene. Do not make me go back through the house, please. Okay, get me to the roof. I'll do the final battle gladly. I just don't want to traverse the house again, because that will take forever.
I was shocked. However, this time not just by the giant brain, but rather what the man in black had done to him.
I do not want to,
said Mr. Deck,
but I will shoot you if I must.
Why don't you give up, said the man in black. Anton knew which side was right. Why don't you join us? I know we've had our differences, but I see potential in you. You could be my new right-hand man. You see, there's a link between you and I. Without me you wouldn't even be here. The two brothers designed and built you.
But what nobody ever told you is,
they were funded by their third brother.
Me.
I was speechless. How could he?
He does look a little bit like the old man.
With my creation.
Thank you.
That's who shoots him. Oh my gosh.
A minor setback, said the man in black as he disconnected a piece of the satellite hardware. I just need to take this core unit and hitch it up to one of the killbots. In fact, that will make the virus signal even stronger. Mr. Deck, said the man in black, would you be so kind as to watch the robot? Shoot him if he tries anything.
This took a turn.